Guys, today I think we're going to, well, we're going to go work over here in the garden area a little bit. I got to go get some tools real quick. I want to get over here and work around the bean tunnel and cut these elderberries back. I'm going to cut the elderberries down and do some propagating, hopefully before the rain gets here. I'm already getting sprinkled on. We have a huge rainstorm coming, but it's not supposed to really get bad till this later in the afternoon. So hopefully we can beat this rain and get this little project knocked out. We'll propagate some elderberries. Seeing as how I didn't grow a garden at all last year, the bean tunnel has grown up. We got these little saplings that are popping up, I believe, from this tree beside me. But we're going to go in here and clean, it won't take 2 seconds to go through here and knock these little saplings back. I just want to clean this little area up right here and get ready for when we start growing our beans. Seeing as how I'm in shed wars this year, this is going to be a great tool to put a lot of food in my freezer and to put a lot of weight on the board. These are our elderberries, and they're just growing like crazy. They're really looking good. We planted these a couple years ago, maybe 3 years ago, as a one little stick. It was about 9 inches tall. Wasn't no big around than my finger, and it just went crazy. You can see it all coming out of the ground, just everywhere. So we're going to come through here and cut all this back. Got some little growth coming out there and there. But what I want to do is just come through here and cut all this back, cut it down to the ground, and get it nice and clean, and it will come right back up. It'll come right back up and be a little more manageable. It should put on a lot more blooms, which in turn will put on a lot more berries. But we're gonna propagate a lot of this stuff, and I wanna start, I think I have 30 or so 1 gallon buckets that we'll turn around and make around 30 more elderberry plants. So this is gonna be a lot of fun. Now let's go see if we can steal some dirt out of these raised beds. Well, we are blasting away at this. That cutting the elderberries didn't take 10 minutes, if that. And this didn't take about 10 minutes as well. So we're gonna go grab the elderberries, bring them over here and cut them up. And we're gonna start 36 new elderberry plants. I'd like to do more than that. We may do some more tomorrow. We're gonna see what this rain's doing. Ooh, you can hear that wind blowing. It is coming. what I want to do is I want to start with the small ones. That's what I bought when I planted. It seems like everybody seems to start with the smaller ones. The bigger ones just seem like it'd be a little tougher to get going, but from what I've learned, they're not. They're pretty easy to get going once you get them in the soil. What I want to do is I want to take, we have these little nodes right here. We're going to try to get them in the ground, and we'll have these to sprout. These are already sprouting, so they're looking good. But what I want to do first is I want to cut these at a 45, and then I'll cut this right up here at the top. Then the 45 degree, we'll just stick it in the dirt. And the rain coming will hopefully get these to start rooting. Yeah, pretty simple. You could just keep using the same stick. I'm going to actually use that one. I'm just going to cut down here. I'm going to cut that at a 45. Stick that in the ground. I got a handful more, so let me get at this. I'm trying to beat this rain, so let me get at this and try to knock this out. Well, all right, that turned out really, really nice. I'm super excited about doing this. We ended up with 36 brand new elderberry plants. By springtime, I'll be able to give a lot of these away, get some other folks started with some elderberries, or sell some. It's nice to know that you could cut them elderberries down and make you a little side money. I mean, you could sell them for $5 to $10 a pot. Nothing to it. Cut them up, put them in some nice dirt, keep them watered. Once they root, they're good to go. Super easy. We've done this before with sawtooth oaks before. Not the propagating, but we've done this acorns and overwinter them and put them in pots and grow them. It's super fun. I just love doing stuff like this. But actually, this is the first time I've done elderberries, and I want to give a huge shout out to 2 super young ladies that reminded me to do this to my elderberries. I've never even thought about cutting them back like that. They've done so well every year. But Simply Jan at Simply Jan's, not Simply Jan, Jan at Simply Jan's Homestead. Y'all go check her out. She did a video a while back about pruning your elderberries. And then Gwen, another fantastic young lady, Broke Cowgirl. Go check her out. She reminded me as well, and I think both of them were a little skeptical about cutting their elderberries, and I think they went back and watched a lot of YouTube videos, as did I, because I wasn't sure about cutting all my elderberries down. But there's some great videos on YouTube from elderberry farmers out there cutting all their elderberries. They say to cut them down every year, and they'll grow back. They'll be more manageable. You'll get a higher production out of them, and you can propagate and start more. Well, thanks again to Gwen and Jan. You girls, I really, really appreciate y'all looking out for the rest of us knuckleheads out here. Thanks so much, and thank you guys so much for watching my video and sticking through this. I think tomorrow, or maybe here in a minute, I think this rain may hold off till later this afternoon. I may go get some more pots and just try to fill up a bunch more. I'd love to have about 100 of these, because why not go big, right? I would love to have a lot more of these. This was super fun. Guys, thanks again. Love you guys to death. Do me a favor, subscribe, like, share. You know what to do. It's all free. It's all right there. Everybody likes to click stuff. Really, really appreciate it. Love you guys to death. And hey, we'll see you on the next video.